guys, it's Riley or Riley's Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I am here with a what sold video. And I'm coming to you in this lovely sweater I bought from Ryan. His Instagram name is right here because I can't remember it. But he is on the YouTube channel Jack Valentine if you are looking for some more reseller content to watch. Anyway, thank you for the sweater, Ryan. It's super cute. I'm going to be sharing with you what sold in the last week of February. I'm going to be showing you the 22nd through the 29th, which is the last 8 days. So I have not done my profits for the month of February yet. I always wait for my last sale from the month to come in just so I can do it all at once. That's just the way I prefer to do it. So I do not know exactly how much I made in the month of February yet, but it was a slower month than I would have liked, especially for the amount of work I put in. I did list items every single day, at least one every day. I'm super proud of that because I have not been that consistent probably ever. It was a goal and it happened. So I actually really congratulated myself on that goal, but I am super happy that I stuck to it even the days I really didn't want to list. So for as much work as I put into Poshmark this month, I did not see the results I necessarily wanted. But if I look back at my selling history, the years that I've been selling through Poshmark, January and February have always been slow months for me. Without further ado, let me just explain how I do these videos. So as I said, I do not add up my profits for the month, so I can't tell you my gross and my net. But what I do tell you is what I paid for the item about and what I profited about. Again, because I do not have my spreadsheet in front of me, so I don't know my exact cost of goods, but I generally have a pretty good idea. I'm going to be looking down at my phone and you will see it over here. I hope I'm slid over enough. So let's get into my sales. So this video is not too long. My first sale on the 22nd of February were these Calvin Klein black leather flats. So these are not actually listed long, but they sat in my death pile for over a year, probably. This sweater is kind of itchy. Ugh, it's wool and I'm not used to wearing wool. I'm fancy now. These black leather flats I bought a long time ago, and they sat in my death pile because I have a death pile and then I have where the death pile goes to die. And that's where they were, but I saw them sitting in there one day, and I never go in there. It's in my dad's basement, and I just don't go in there ever. But I was in there, and I saw these leather flats, and I was I'll just grab them and photograph them really quick. So they sold fast, probably in a week or two. I listed them not super high, got an offer of $20, and I accepted because they were in the death pile, where the death pile goes to die. I made I earned $16, and I paid $5, I believe, for them, so $11 profit. Not bad for where the death pile goes to die shoes. Next on the 22nd. The 22nd was actually a pretty good sales day for me. I don't know what happened. It was just good. I sold these Zara black tulle pearl booties, and I was actually expecting to get more for these. I had them listed higher, maybe around $35. They sold for $25. Left you with an earnings of $20. I believe I paid $5 to $7 for these. I'm just gonna say $5. So that would have left me with an earnings of $15. A profit of $15. I had these for 2 months listed, maybe 2 or 3 months. I did get a few offers on them, but really nothing with the price I wanted to take. And then finally we went back and forth a few times. She was stuck at $25. I was like, whatever, take it. I did think these were super cute though, and I'm surprised I didn't get a little bit more. Okay, next on the 22nd. Guys, this has been listed in my closet for a year and a half, and I'm so excited to see it go. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is this Kate Spade Reese black floral crossbody bag, and I got 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm so happy nothing happened and it didn't get returned because I bought this 2 summers ago, summer 2018, at the Kate Spade outlet store. Oh, this was before I really knew about how the Kate Spade outlet worked and outlets in general. Outlets in general create purses and items for their outlet stores, at least Michael Kors, Coach, Kate Spade. And so I just thought I was getting a great deal and I was gonna sell some of these. I sold another one last year. I bought 2, sold that one, made $7 on it. I don't know. This one I made $20. $20 were not worth it, okay? For sitting on this for a year and a half, Not worth it at all. Never again. I am strictly, anytime I've tried to do outlet store, because I've tried it and since then I went to the Lululemon outlet, had one by me. I again failed miserably. I made $14 for one pair of Lululemon leggings and I still have 2 others. Oh, and I did sell a Lululemon sports bra and made like, what, $8? I don't know. I can't do it, okay? Outlet sourcing, not for me. If you do it, I applaud you because it's hard and you don't make as much as thrifting. So I'm just so glad. I was literally looking at this and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to re-photograph this and relist it and just drop the price tremendously and just try to make my money back. And then I got an offer for $175 and I, like, you don't know how fast I clicked that button. So anyway, that left me with an earnings of $140, and as I said, I'm pretty sure I just profited $20. The $20 is not worth it to me. I hate the outlet mall, never again. This much sale is much better. You may think not, but I think yes. No, you're gonna think, okay, you're gonna understand why this sale is better. So on the 22nd, I sold these Hudson Girls Distress shorts. And in my Goodwill outlet haul, I called these baby jeans because I looked at them and I was like, yep, that's what a baby wears. Yeah, they're a size 10 for a girl. Babies don't wear. I was so confused. I was like, 10 months? Are these 10-month baby jeans? I know nothing about babies. I don't like babies. So anyway. These sold in offers to likers for $15. It left me with an earnings of $9.88. I paid 50 cents. So what is that? 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30? So $9.38 profit? No, wait. Yes. So I would much rather take, oh, and these sold really fast too, like a week. 2 weeks, a week. So I would much rather make $9.36 on an item I paid 50 cents for, wait, 38 cents? And I paid 50 cents for, and it sold in 2 weeks, than an item that I bought 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and sold for $175, but I made $20 and I paid like $120 for it. That was terrible. Okay, I'm over it. The kids' spade bags out of my life, thank God. Another bin sale. Actually, the next few ones are bin sales. So also on the 22nd, I sold this Adidas logo striped sweatshirt. It sold for $14, left me with, oh, hair's blowing in my mouth, an earnings of $11.05. Again, I paid 50 cents, so $10.55, right? Am I doing that right? I'm gonna be really embarrassed if that's wrong. So I went back and forth on taking this to Plato's Closet or not, but I just decided to list it, and somebody offered me, I think, and I accepted. Okay, next item on the 22nd was also these American Eagle, was also a bins purchase. These American Eagle high-waisted dark wash shorts. They were new with tags. I sold them for $18, left me with an earnings of $14.40. I paid 50 cents, so $13.90, right? With the math. Okay, this was a very interesting sale. Also on the 22nd, I sold this vintage 50s girls sundress. It was 2 pieces. I sold it for $20. So there was a brand in here. It was called Copycats by Tucker, and I estimated, like, I guessed this was from the 50s just from style and condition. And I will sell vintage. I do like selling vintage, especially older vintage. It's cool. Actually, that's a fun fact how I got into reselling. I liked vintage first. So this sold for $20, and I listed it for $38 or $39, I believe. And I'm not kidding when I say less than a minute later, I got an offer. And I got an offer for like $12, I think. And I countered because I was like, I don't know how much this dress was worth. This person probably, in my opinion, got a good deal for a 50s girl's dress. I mean, that's an old dress and it's cute. I don't know. But I got it from the bins and I was already like, okay, $12, like, they really want this dress. They just offered less than a minute after I listed it. They must have had like an alert set on their computer for like keywords like vintage girls 50s dress, you know? But we countered back and forth, and we came to 20. And the reason I accepted 20 is because I didn't know much about this dress other than it was vintage. I had no idea what the worth was, and then in the profile picture, this person had like vintage dolls and like similar dresses, and so I was like, okay, this is probably going to a collector, and I wanted to go to someone who's gonna love it, and so I took the $20 offer, and it still left me with an earnings of $15 or a profit of $15.50, because I paid 50 cents, my earnings was 16, so I was very happy with that sale. I'm just glad, like, I thought I was gonna have to sit on that dress for a while, and I didn't. It sold immediately, like fastest sale ever probably. Last sale for the 22nd were these Prana skirted cropped leggings. I like the brand Prana. I hate this style, although I've heard people say it does well. And this was an offer, I believe. And then we went back and forth and landed on 22. My earnings were $17.60 and I paid $5. So that left me with a profit of $12.60. I'd probably pick these up again, even though I didn't make that much. Although, hopefully, pay less. When I pay $5, I'd definitely pick them up from the bins. Alrighty, next sale was on the 23rd. I sold this New at Tags Victoria's Secret green sports bra. I actually picked this up from an estate sale a little bit before Christmas, and I ranted about this estate sale in my Instagram stories because the lady was not following their set pricing, and it was, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but like, it was an estate sale company, so they had posters up around the house that had set pricing, like shirts, $5 to $8, pants, this price to this price, and she was just coming up with her own prices. She'd look at the brand and be like, oh, this is 3 people, $10, and I'm like, bro, you have nothing but brands on there. Anyway, so I got this Victoria's Secret bra. Honestly, I wish I just had never walked into that estate sale. I spent too much money on the stuff I wanted, and it wasn't even that good. So this Victoria's Secret sports bra, which I thought would be a few bucks, it ended up being a few bucks because I was bargaining with her. I paid like $4 for it probably. I thought it would be cheaper. I don't know. It sold for $14, left me with earnings of $11. Let's say I paid $4, which leaves me with a profit of $7. It did sell fast though. Victoria's Secret can be really hit or miss. I was just, like, sports bras especially, like, some people say they don't sell for them. I've always had pretty good luck with Victoria's Secret sports items, so I would pick this up again. Honestly, not for $4. I would pick it up from the bins. Or for $2, I don't know. This was an interesting sale. So, on the 23rd as well, I sold these Apartment 9 color blocked heels. I picked these up at the bins to take to Clothes Mentor. I did take them to Clothes Mentor and they did not buy them. You can go watch that Pounds to Play-Dohs video. It's the second one, I think, if you want to hear me complain or why they didn't buy them or whatever. But I still really liked the style and they were in good condition. I could have redonated them or I could have listed them, and I chose to list them. I listed them for maybe like $16. Someone offered me $12 and I was like, heck yeah, because I paid $1.10 for them, and they sold really fast. So I really think this is a case of style selling the shoes. In there I put career wear, business casual, because I think that helps with those styles and people who are just searching that. Especially a lot of my friends who are were in college and they have interviews. If they have I was with my friends over the summer and she had a business interview or an interview for a job, and she was like, I need to wear business casual. What even is business casual? So there are probably those people out there who are typing in Poshmark just business casual and seeing what comes up. So anyway, I think those are good keywords to have in your description. I think that's what helped sell this along with style. I would not recommend picking up Apartment 9 at all, but I was glad that I profited about $8.40 on these shoes. Also on the 23rd, I sold this flax linen tank top tunic thing. So this is a case of relisting. I have started relisting more frequently, just items that have been sitting in my closet that I think just need a little more traction and a freshen up. So I'll go into the description, see if anything needs to be fixed. Even if nothing needs to be fixed, I'll still relist it. I think Poshmark says it doesn't help. I think it does, because after I've made 2 sales relatively quickly this month after relisting items. One item had been stale in my closet for at least a year, relisted and sold that week. And this item relisted and sold in a week, I believe. So flax. I also had another flax. I got a text. I picked up this flax shirt with a very similar style at the same time. That one sold faster, but they both sold for lower than I thought flax was worth. And I think I actually paid $6 because they marked it as a dress even though it was a tunic. I just wasn't paying attention. It was my first time finding flax. So I sold this for $20 because I had been sitting in my closet for a little while, and if I paid $6, I profited $10. I would pick up flax again, but just not pay $6 for it, unless it seemed like a super special piece, but especially for like a tank tunic, not worth it in my opinion. Also, this video is gonna be longer than I thought it was. I probably could have cut the 20-second sales out of there, so I'm pretty sure later in the week sales start to go down. Also on the 23rd, I sold this Anthropologie blue silk bandana tee. Let's see what brand it was. I believe it was HD in Paris. Yes, it was HD in Paris. I picked this up last spring, I believe, so I've had it for about a year. I had it listed in the 20s, and it was a very unique style, but I thought it's silk and unique would sell, but I guess silk and unique sits from Anthropologie. I am staying clear of more Anthropologie than I used to, just because it's not moving for much for me. Anyway, I sold this for $16. I believe I paid $4, so my earnings were $12 and my profit was $8. I would only pick up this top again if it was at the bins. It was very unique, and it was a size 2 as well. Okay, next sale. On the 23rd was a bundle sale. So the first item in the bundle was this Beyond Yoga romper, which is actually a last chance haul that is not up yet. I think it will be coming up after this video. So I listed this and it sold in like 2 hours with these Sam Edelman painted sandals. And these were again from last chance, but I've had them for a long time, probably again close to a year. At this time, Sam Edelman was selling really good for me when I picked up. Sam Edelman has definitely really well for me. Sam Edelman was selling really well for me. And since then, Sam Edelman has sort of teetered off for me. Like, it doesn't sell like it used to. Also, these weren't super cute sandals, in my opinion. So I've been sitting on them for a long time, and she bundled it with this Beyond Yoga romper, which I had just listed, and we went back and forth on the offer. The bundle sold for $40. Since I had these sandals sitting forever, I just accepted her offer of $40. And I was happy with it. My earnings were $32. I'm guessing I paid about $5 for the sandals, and I paid $4 for the romper, so I profited about $23. I would not pick up those sandals again. I would pick up a Beyond Yoga romper. Another bin sale. I love bin sales. I don't care that they're small dollar. I'm still profiting a decent amount. So on the 24th, I sold this Abercrombie cardigan. It was like a cropped cardigan. It sold for $16. I had it listed at $18, I believe, and this had a lot of interest. It had 17 likes and it wasn't listed very long, probably for like 3 weeks. And Abercrombie is definitely a case-by-case basis. I believe I picked this up to actually take to Play-Doh's. I was like, you know what, it's cute. It's got tortoiseshell buttons. I'll sell it. And it sold. $16. My earnings were $12.80. I paid 50 cents, so I made $12.30. I'm really loving small bin sales right now because I'm spending almost nothing and making a really good profit. Even if they're small dollar and brands like Abercrombie, I love making $12.30 in 3 weeks on something I paid 50 cents for. Compared to on the 24th, I sold this Athleta crew neck black cropped thing. I actually bought this for myself and didn't fit me right. It was a size extra small, which I can wear in Athleta, but it just didn't fit me well. So I paid $7 for it for myself at Goodwill and didn't fit, so I listed it. It sold for $15 and then listed for a little while. My earnings were $12 and I profited $5. The thing is, I picked this up for myself from Goodwill. I wouldn't have paid $7 at Goodwill for this item, and it wasn't the most current Athleta tag either, and it sat for a while, you know. Another bin sale on the 25th. I'm really trying to transition to get more bins items in my closet because it helps me sell bundles for a lower price. Like when people, so today for example, somebody bundled a Free People top and a Target cardigan. The Free People top I paid $5 for, the Target cardigan I paid 50 cents for. She offered me a somewhat lower price than I would normally be comfortable with, but I had only paid 50 cents for the Target cardigan, and I would have accepted her bundle on the shirt. She offered me $27 for the bundle, and I was like, for the shirt, that's a good price. And she's getting an extra item, so she is like, in her end, she's getting a good deal, and I am helping to move items with some of my bin sales. Or this sale just sold by itself. On the 25th, I sold for full listing price, this White House Black Market maroon blouse. Again, another brand. Often I would put career wear, business casual in, and I did on this item. This item has sat for a while, probably since September. To me, White House Black Market is not a super fast mover. It's kind of oversaturated, and this was a newer tag too. But I got it from the bins. My earnings were $19.20. I paid 60 cents for this one. If you don't know, I average out my cost per trip, so I actually paid 60 cents for this one. So I profited $18.60 on this item. And if you don't know about White House Black Market, for style photos, there is for model photos, there is a style number on the interior tag. It's in my Instagram stories, highlight stories, if you want more details. But you can get your listing pulled using White House Black Market stock photos. I've never had it happen to me for White House Black Market, but I think that is something to be aware of. So I take screenshots of my description and the photo just so I know if it gets deleted, I can recover my information, because if it gets deleted from Poshmark, it's just going to be gone. If you have that inventoried, you're going to lose your inventory number in your listing, because your listing is just going to be gone. They're just going to tell you what got deleted. Next sale. This was in, I believe, my most recent Last Chance video. It is this Eliza J sleeveless ruffled cocktail dress. Eliza J is not my favorite brand, but I picked this up because I'm trying to add more plus size into my closet. I believe it was size 16. But it sold for $28 relatively quickly, I think in about a week. That left me with an earnings of $22.04, and I believe I paid around $4 for this. So I made $16.40. Not bad. This was, again, a Last Chance sale from my most recent Last Chance video, potentially. If you see these Calvin Klein bras for a cheap price, I would always pick them up. That's what sold. It's probably on the screen. I sold a lot of Calvin Klein lounge bras, racerback bras, the logo ones. These were size 3X, and I paid $1 each for them, so I paid $3. They sold for $28. My earnings were $20.28. Oh, I believe she asked me to do discounted shipping. So I made $17.28 really quickly in a few days on these Calvin Klein bras. Actually just picked one up from the bins. This is my first time actually ever lining them up together. I've always sold them separate as for I believe $15 to $24. So they will sell. I don't know, that was definitely when they were at their peak of their popularity, so they probably sell for less now. But the one I got from the bins, I'll probably list it at $14 or $15 and take a $12 offer. But these are still popular. These ones were all new without tag, so tag had been snipped as Last Chance does, but you could still actually see some of the tag on there. I sold them as new with tag. Next sale on the 27th. Another Last Chance pickup. I grabbed these Steve Madden swing back flats. They sold for $20, which left me with $16. I probably paid $4 to $5 for these. I'm just gonna say $4, which left me with a $12 profit. I was hoping to make a little bit more on these, but I actually think I damaged these in transit back and forth from Last Chance to my dad's house, to my mom's house, to my dad's house, blah, blah, blah. So I think I scuffed them, and so I was okay with the $20. Next was this Honey Punch floral dress. I picked this up at a Plato's Closet, 90% off sale over the summer. That video is one of my first videos I did. It is popular though. At least it was at the time, one of my more popular videos, because I think Plato's Closet fascinates people. Anyway, I had heard people mention Honey Punch before, and I saw it there for 70 cents, and so I was like, okay, I'll try it. And at the time, I didn't know I had a bins near me, because I actually drive out of state to go to the bins that are closest to me. I never thought to think out of state. I just knew that there was one in my state, which is an hour and 20 minutes away, and crap. So Now I go to the bins, but at the time, 70 cents, I was like, holy crap, 70 cents for inventory. So I grabbed this. It was marked a size large, definitely didn't fit a size large. So when that happens, I list it as the size I think it is. So I listed it as small, included the measurements, which I always do, and stated in the listing, labeled as size large, but does not fit like that, fits as a size small. Please check measurements. And so she bought it. Listed over the summer. She bought it in February, end of February for $12. She sent me an offer. My earnings were $9, and my profit was like $8.40 something. I don't know. $8 and like, let's say $8.40. Because I paid 70 cents. This was new with tags, and I would not pick this up again. Even if I found it at the bins, I would take it to Plato's Closet, where I originally got it in the first place. The style's not for me. It took too long to sell. I don't think the brand is that good. Maybe you can find pieces from this brand that do better, but this was not one of them. Next on the 27th, I sold this Lily Pulitzer resort button front dress. And I really thought I was gonna have to sit on this for a long time because I do not do that well with Lily Pulitzer. But it sold fast. Under a month, maybe like 3 weeks. It sold for $25, which was an offer. I earned $20 and I paid $5 for it. So $15 profit. Not bad, especially because I thought I was gonna sit on this forever. Okay, next up, on the 28th, I don't know how to say this brand. Unisa? It's UNISA. They're like denim sandal heels, and this brand is sold at DSW. I would not pick these up again. I sold them for $15. I've had them forever, and the thing is, I've had another pair of shoes that looked exactly like this from a higher end brand, and I just think that this denim ankle strap sandal heel is just not a style people want. It's not my thing. I would stay away from denim in shoes, okay? I don't think it's that trendy. So I earned $12, I paid $5, so I profited $7. I would totally, 100% not pick those up again. On the 28th, I sold these same Edelman, not Sam Edelman, because there was a nice typo in there I didn't catch for the 9 months these were listed. I sold these Sam Edelman lace-up sandals, and so I could never figure out why these sat in my closet for so long. I attributed it to a non-desirable style, which it totally could be, but I have actually sold another pair, which I believe were in a different What Sold video, possibly last month. Anyway, I did have a typo in the title, so that could totally have contributed to the reason these took so long to sell. Although if I saw this style at the bins, I would honestly just probably take it to Plato's Closet. I don't like the style, and both times it took a while to sell for me. They sold for $20, my earnings were $16. I probably paid $5, which left me with a profit of $11. And we're to my last sale of February 2020. I sold a bundle on Leap Day. It was a bundle of this Madewell white ruffle sleeve t-shirt, which I got in a mystery box. It was more of a holiday swap box that I was a part of on Instagram. And then this Zara gingham tank top. The bundle sold for $25, and I had both items listed at $19, and she came back like 3 times and kept offering me lower dollar amounts, and finally I just countered it at $25, and she accepted. I don't remember if it was $25 was what I countered with every time, but if it was, she accepted this time. I believe I paid $2 for the Zara tank, and the mystery box item, this Madewell shirt. This is my first item to sell from the gift holiday swap box. It was not free because I sent somebody else a box and paid for shipping, and so cost of goods from what I sent that person is how I'm gonna calculate the cost from the Madewell top. But for right now, I'm gonna say it cost about $6 for that top. So let's just say I paid about $8 for the bundle, and my earnings were $20, so I profited $12. And that was my last sale for February. As I said earlier, I do not share my gross and my net sales because I don't have them in front of me written down. I haven't done them yet. But if you cared that much, you could figure out what I made for the week, 8 days, the last 8 days of February. but I think it helps more for me to break it down and tell you what I paid and how much it sold for and what I profited. So let me know if you like the style of these videos, or if you would prefer for me to do it gross and net sales way, which I won't, because then if I did that, this video wouldn't make it up till the end of March, but it would be my February sales. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you made more sales than I did in February, and I hope you make lots of sales in March. I will possibly have a what sold in March video up. We'll see. Subscribe if you're interested in reselling content, and thank you for watching. Bye!